All right, today I'm one-on-one with Joe Gallagher. He is a certified financial planner, and the fiscal cliff resolution that was signed by Congress really gave us a boost yesterday for the stock market. Everything went up. I think today things are sort of flat. What is your reaction?
Well, I mean, this is good to see. The fact that they came through this the way we did, especially rolling into the end of the year with no decisions and coming in on the first to get something signed so there was no impact on the market, was fantastic. So it was good to see a resolution done and some changes done in taxes. Now we still have the spending side coming up,
yes,
which is a discussion that looks like it's going to get pushed back to early March with the debt ceiling debate.
What about 401ks? Do you have good news about that?
Well, if you've been in your 401k, been paying attention to your balances, you're probably up, if you're in like an index fund, you're probably up close to 5% over the last month alone. Or actually, even less than that, over the last week and a half, you're up about that much. The beginning of December was very flat, where it looked like very much confusion on whether or not anything got done with the fiscal cliff. Mm-hmm. But at this point, you're up pretty substantially over the last week and a half.
Now, some are saying that we avoided heading back into a recession.
Right.
You agree with that?
Well, I think that it was pretty much baked in that we weren't going to go over the fiscal cliff, where all the spending would be cut, all the taxes would be raised. I was on, I think, 2 months ago, and mm-hmm. This came up briefly, and I didn't see much of a chance of us doing that. The amount of egg that would be on the politicians' face if they didn't come up with some agreement would have been something that they weren't going to deal with. So we came to a resolution.
But they didn't do anything about debt growth.
No, and that's the problem. And I was talking off air about kind of how spending is always the big issue. Because yes. It's really easy to be the hero and say, well, your taxes, I'm keeping your taxes low mm-hmm. by avoiding fiscal cliff. I mean, any politician wants to have that discussion. Mm-hmm. I kept your taxes low, but the spending side's always the stickler. And the problem is it always comes down to entitlements, and no one wants to touch that. It's a third rail. And until we get that handled, we're going to continue to have debt issues.
People are concerned
Sure.
about retirement and about investment tax incentives.
Sure. Well, that was affected very minorly. If you were above $400,000, your capital gains rate did go up by 5%. Also, your capital gains went up regardless by 3.8% due to the Affordable Care Act. So there was some effect there, but not for retirement accounts in the 401 side. This would be outside the retirement.
All right. But, well, we've got to, we still got a lot to cover.
Sure.
We got a little bit of a boost, but we still got a lot of ground to cover.
No,
Joe
definitely.
Gallagher, thank you for being
My
with
pleasure.
me.
Always pleasure.
Thank you for being with us. Come back and visit us at 5 o'clock. Have a great day.